Welcome back to Hornafrica Insight, your trusted source for deep, unbiased reporting from East Africa and beyond. Chaos erupts across East Africa. Deadly protests rock Kenya. A massive $3 billion railway deal shakes up the Horn. Ethiopia accuses Eritrea of warmongering, and Sudan's brutal conflict shows no end in sight. This is Hornafrica Insight, bringing you the stories tearing the region apart. Buckle up for the latest. Kenya is burning. On June 25, 2025, thousands of furious youth flooded the streets of Nairobi, Mombasa, and beyond, marking the one-year anniversary of last year's deadly anti-tax protests. At least 16 people were killed, most gunned down by police, says Amnesty Kenya. Over 300 are injured, with dozens fighting for their lives from gunshot wounds. Protesters are raging against police brutality, corruption, and soaring living costs, chanting, "Ruto must go," after the shocking death of a blogger in custody and the close-range shooting of a street vendor. From Mombasa to Nakuru, candles and flowers line the streets as Kenyans mourn the fallen, but the fight is far from over. A media blackout has been ordered, yet Gen Z's online resistance grows stronger, fueling a revolution that won't be silenced. In a seismic shift for the Horn of Africa, the UAE has inked a jaw-dropping $3 billion deal to build a railway linking Somaliland's Berbera port to Ethiopia's capital, Addis Ababa. This megaproject aims to slash Ethiopia's reliance on Djibouti and rocket Berbera into a Red Sea trade powerhouse. Preparations are underway, but whispers of Somaliland's push for recognition are stirring tensions in a volatile region. Is this a new era of prosperity or a spark for conflict? Tensions are skyrocketing in Ethiopia's north. Addis Ababa is pointing fingers at Eritrea, accusing it of warmongering amid clashes near the Tigray border. Despite recent peace gestures like the reopening of border markets, over 878,000 displaced Tigrayans are still stranded, demanding their homes back. UN experts warn of ongoing human rights violations by Eritrea in Tigray, while Eritrea's push to dodge UN scrutiny raises alarms. Is war brewing again, or can peace hold? In Sudan, the nightmare continues. The brutal conflict shows no sign of peace, with millions facing starvation as fighting rages. Ukraine's plan to open an embassy in Khartoum signals global concern, but with Russia accused of arming both sides, hope for resolution fades. Sudan remains a ticking time bomb. From Kenya's fiery streets to Sudan's war-torn cities, East Africa is at a crossroads. Will revolution, ambition, or conflict define its future? Stay locked in to Hornafrica Insight for the truth behind the headlines. Smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more explosive updates. And leave a comment below. What story would you like us to cover next? Thanks for watching, and remember, stay informed, stay engaged.